If you haven't heard about Anchor by Spotify, it's the easiest way to make a podcast with everything you need all in one place. Let me explain. Anchor has tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. When hosting on Anchor, you can distribute your podcast on listening platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and more. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. And best of all, Anchor is totally free. Now go download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. And now back to Girl Down Podcast with me, Aeon. You're listening to a new episode of Girl Down Podcast with your host, me, Aeon. So sit back, relax, and listen as I unpack the uncertainty of my 30s, one episode at a time. Welcome to another episode of Girl Down Podcast with me, Aeon, and today, bitch, I want to talk about how much I miss Craigslist, bitch. I miss Craigslist so much. So, a little background. I think back in 2018, under the Trump administration, the Sesta Foster bill passed. And basically, what that bill did is it held websites like Craigslist and Backpage liable for trafficking of underage minors. So basically, websites like Craigslist and Backpage, I think under this law can be held like civilly or criminally liable for any human trafficking that was facilitated through their site. So in essence, what that did was that incentivized Backpage and Craigslist to take down their personals section, which, so I'm not gonna lie, on the personal section, there people did put up prostitution and escorting ads or whatever, and mixed in that was probably some human trafficking ads of people that were illegally trafficking underage girls or trafficking people who were forced into sex work against their will. But if you talk to anybody, particularly from the trans woman community, post the ad specifically on Craigslist, that's how we dated. People from the LGBT community, you know, we're reliant on the internet and social media to date because it's more safer. You feel more secure. You're able to vet men better. But bitch, Craigslist, Craigslist had a culture behind so the thing that I loved about Craigslist, that there was a specific section for you to meet trans people, and then for you to meet men that were into trans people. So like, the thing that I hate about using dating apps to date now is that I have to be in like these cishet pools that aren't necessarily created with trans folks in mind. So you kind of have to when you go into these pools on like these traditional dating apps or traditional websites, you're going to come across transphobia because you're in the pool with everybody else, so you kind of have to sift and wade through the water. The thing that I live for about Craigslist is that there was a specific section for the girls where you could get your life. And the thing that I hate about Craigslist shutting down the personal section that they had to shut down as a result of this bill is that, I don't know, it was a way for me to socialize. Well, let me be honest. Mama had her fun off Craigslist, bitch. I was a girl. because Craigslist was such a thing and people like subconsciously like knew that Craigslist was the place that you go to find the girls. Bitch, you would meet so many type of men off Craigslist. Like I would meet like, and mind you, I was on Craigslist was a thing like when I like before my physical transition, but then once I transitioned and I started using Craigslist to date and to meet people, bitch, all the pieces was on Craigslist. Like, bitch, I pulled so many fine pieces from coast to coast, from region to region, because everybody knew that Craigslist was where you went to meet the girls. So you would meet, like, the men would be attractive, hella fine, professionals. I met professional athletes on Craigslist. I met entertainers on Craigslist. I met niggas that I met boyfriends on Craigslist, people that I did, and like not only could you find like people to hook up with on Craigslist, but you would find men that some men like depending on how you worded your ad or how you came off in your ad, you could find men that didn't even want to have sex with you, that just wanted to befriend you. I have people that I met on Craigslist that I'm still in contact to this day that we may have had sex one time or we may not have, but the vibe was so dope and the vibe was so genuine that we've just remained in contact throughout the years. And like and this is not to say that people weren't posting ads to make their change on there, and I dabbled in the working world from time to time, bitch, but Craigslist was a community for the girls, for the guys that like the girls. So when they passed this bill and they shut it down, it was just like, well, girl, what the fuck am I going to do now? Like, how am I going to meet these guys? And to be honest, as long as I had Craigslist, I never felt the need or the necessity to go on like a Tinder or to go on a Bumble or a Plenty of Fish, because on there, you would have to wade through those cis het waters, and you got to deal with niggas reporting your ass, calling you all types of faggots, calling you all types of men, saying you should die. Because even though a lot of the men on Craigslist, I've come across them on those apps, that's not the transgender, that's not our home, that's not our headquarters, right? That's for cis people. So you're expected to kind of like not talk about your tea on the straight dating apps and all of that. You're just like you kind of have to go into stealth. Whereas on Craigslist, when you come into this section of the website, you know exactly why you're there. So there's not this layer of, well, I have to be stealth or I have to be real enough. When guys were coming there to interact with you, they already, that whole layer of that whole negotiation, or when do I pump my tea, or when do I have to reveal my tea, that was not a thing, because niggas knew what they were there for. And I miss Craigslist so much, y'all. I want them to get rid of that Sesta Foster bill, because just like logically speaking, it would make more sense for them to allow to keep those illegal posts up, because it will be easier for them to catch the people that are illegally trafficking underage. But know that anytime they want to get rid of something, they always target sex workers, and they always use the hook of, well, what about the kids? Well, what about the kids? And it's just like, all you're doing is pushing illegal trafficking more underground. And then the unintentional consequence, or maybe it was intentional, it forced a lot. I think when they passed that bill, before girls found other alternatives to post their ads or, do whatever they did, I feel like for a period of time, girls had to go back on the streets, or girls had to go into more dangerous situations to meet men or to interact with men. Like, all that bill did was make shit more dangerous and push shit more further underground. But y'all, I miss Craigslist. Like, bitch, I was a Craigslist girl. I can't lie. I was a Craigslist girl, and I met like since Craigslist has been gone, and I'm sorry I'm beating the handle of my chair, but bitch, since Craigslist have gone, like the caliber of men that I've interacted with, like no shade, I've had my fun, and I've come across some guys, but bitch, nothing compares to the caliber of men I was coming across on Craigslist, bitch. Like, they were so fine. Like, I was the type of girl, before I would visit a city, I would put up an ad in the city to see how much life I got. And bitch, like, oh, girl, I miss Craigslist, bitch. They need to bring it back. And like, no shade, these trans dating websites are late, are tired, girl. They are not jumping. Now, when Craigslist shut down, it did make me have to like fortify my confidence, like, as a trans woman in the dating pool of cis women. And when Craigslist shut down, I did have that back and forth, like, do I reveal my tea on my profile? Do I not reveal my tea? Unintended consequence of Craigslist shut down is it made me have to go through the journey of standing more firm in my transness and like being beside trans cis women in the dating pool, but not trying to like undervalue myself or like overcompensate myself. It's just like, nigga, it is what it is. And like, you just like I'm here on the straight side, a lot of y'all niggas were also creating ads on Craigslist. So a lot of y'all niggas was the same niggas reaching to me through Craigslist. So to y'all, it really don't make a difference because you're gonna have the both of us anyway. But I say that to say that since Craigslist has been gone, it just fortified. Like, I don't think I would have like the mental fortitude that I have with how I see myself in the world and how I interact with men and how now I don't take crap off of men. Because now I'm in these dating pools and I'm just letting them know, like, this is what's up. This is who I am. You either here for the shit or you not. And I'm not really like being shy about it or trying to downplay myself. Like, I do like that I've had that evolution, bitch. But I miss Craigslist so much. I miss it so much, girl. Cause like the nigga that I've had the best sex ever with, I met him off of Craigslist, girl. And like, Craigslist was so fab. I met him once in 2011 and then we reconnected in 2015 or 2016 through Craigslist was bad, bitch. I have not been able to pull the same caliber of men off like, girl, I went on dates through Craigslist was the tea, girl. And girl, I miss it so much, girl, because you just, even through all of the other shenanigans on Craigslist of like girls who didn't see you flagging your ads and getting your ads taken down, and just, girl, Craigslist was a moment, or it was an era, and girl, I miss it. I miss the not knowing who you was gonna pull. I miss the connections with the guys who weren't about sex, and you were able to just be cool with them and shoot the shit. Like, I miss it. I miss Craigslist, y'all, and I need them to get rid of that Sesta Foster bill, because it's just like, girl, I could be pulling way more niggas than I'm pulling, girl. Like, don't get it wrong. Like, I'm still able to, now that I've stepped into my confidence on these straight sites, I'm able to pull niggas and the confidence is there. But it's nothing like going to a place and there's a section explicitly created just for you. And like certain conversations you just don't have to have. You can't describe the feeling of being somewhere and the people speak the same language as you. And I miss Craigslist, y'all. I miss the Craigslist. The Craigslist trade. I miss the Craigslist dick booty. I miss it. Bring it back, honey. Give us free, honey. But that's all I got for y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed me going down memory lane, bitch. And who knows? Maybe they might repeal that late ass bill and actually do something intentional to stop trafficking and to protect the victims of trafficking. But that's a whole nother topic. All right, y'all. Talk to y'all next time. Bye.
Thank you for listening to another episode of Girl Down Podcast with me, Aeon. If you like the show, please be sure to go on over to Apple Podcasts and rate and review this podcast. Also, make sure that you're engaging with me on social media. Also, if you have any inquiries or you want to send me any questions, be sure to email me at girldownpodcast@gmail.com. Until next time, bye y'all.